JoeB, you ready to pod?
Yeah, bro, let's get to it.
Alright, bet. I'm about to pull up on you.
Alright, bet.
Go.
Doing all that bullshit, my nigga. I got to know you. We got to have some sort of friendship. We got to talk for a little bit. You feel me? I love my women. I'm a sensitive guy. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
Now,
Bryce.
just to be goddamn clear, when I say young, I mean 20 and up, goddamn, you feel me? I ain't fucking with it.
I like them young and thick. They smoke and sip. We like them young and thick. They smoke and sip. I like them young and thick. I smoke, I sip. We like them young and thick. They smoke and sip. We like them young and thick. They smoke and sip. I like them young and thick. They smoke, they sip. I like them young and thick. They smoke, they sip. I like them young and thick. We smoke and sip. I smoke, I sip. I'm high, I'm lit. I'm on your bitch. She on my dick. I take flying in the weather. She said she could love me better. I said I probably love you never. That shit just made the weather. Damn. Now we on one. If your nigga tripping on me, then he got the wrong one. If you got a friendly phone one, unless he taking all the dick that I'm throwing one. I like them young and thick. They smoke and sip. We like them young and thick. They smoke and sip. I like them young and thick. I smoke, I sip. We like them young and thick.
Hey. Whoa. Oh, we piped up again. What's going on here?
Oh, we good.
Hey. Dropping bars off like kids in the stool. I be talking shit and a nigga really cool. Hang with smoke and sip and your bitch will too. Hey, I make her do what it do. Bryce be up in the building. I ain't got no feeling. I be with my brother and we be straight chillin'. Kinda like some villains in the building. Hey, how y'all feeling? Hey. That's enough bars for these.
Welcome to another episode of the Smoke and Sip Podcast. I'm your boy B Bond.
Your boy Bryce be in the building.
And
we is piped up again, bro.
What
I'm
is
telling
going
you.
on? The Phantom Power is on, man.
It wasn't. What happened?
Let me see here. Audio processing. Level. I cut it on. It's on now.
There we go.
It was on before. Maybe because I changed mics.
Probably.
Oh, well. Welcome to another episode of the Smoke and Sip Podcast. Even when your boy not in town, we still giving you content.
True indeed. True indeed.
Still in town, giving you content. But I'm out of town. Working.
Sir.
Doing my thorough thizzle working. You know
If
what I'm
y'all
saying?
ain't noticed, we ain't motherfucking live tonight. You
know.
know what the fuck I'm saying? Pre-recorded, all you niggas.
You know, I wasn't going to say it. But this nigga went on there.
Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. Shit.
But we still got a show for y'all. You know, we got a couple things we got to talk about.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But then there's a couple things. There's one major thing that I want to talk about. And I'll tell you the reason why I want to talk about it when we get there. You know what I'm saying? But first things first, preliminaries. Got to get some preliminaries out the way.
Yes, indeed.
If y'all haven't gone out and watched it yet, the fellas dropped on Sunday.
Fellas came back with an exclusive.
Yeah, we came back on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Brought a couple ladies in, gave the female point of view of statistical analysis.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
The black female point of view.
They weren't speaking for all the black women in the world, though. I know. But they said it was the majority.
Majority? Yeah.
You know, but
You know most bitches think alike. You know what I'm saying?
they said they had a good time, though. They definitely been pumping it. So I definitely appreciate it. If y'all haven't watched it, go ahead and go check it out. If you haven't watched part 1 of statistical analysis, though, you got to watch that to get to part 2. You won't get it in context. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go check that out. Also go check out High Demand. Also go check out Fitty, Witty, and Minnie. You know what I'm saying? All the shows within the Smoke and Sip network. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Network. That's a good word.
That is a great word. To start the motherfucking show.
Yeah.
Do you feel what the fuck I'm saying?
Hold on, let me take a sip.
Yeah, man. Got 2 for this one, because these niggas is acting silly out here.
Okay. I mean, we got some other topics, but we might as well just go ahead and jump into this one first, because this is
going to be the majority of the show right here.
Yeah, and the reason why it's the majority of the show, I'm going to share some with y'all that I probably never share with my brother. You know what I'm saying? Looking at what the Joe Budden podcast done broke up. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over with now, for sure.
For the four of them. In some form or fashion, Joe Budden's going to continue. Mm-hmm. We could both agree on that. Mm-hmm. He's going to continue. But for Rory,
why not?
And Maul, well, he fired Rory, but he didn't fire Maul. He said Maul got to get his energy right.
Yeah.
Some racism in there, but we're going to get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, I've never shared this with my brother. You know what I'm saying? I have modeled the Smoke and Sip Network off of the teachings of Joe Budden. I'm just being, I've listened to what he said. I watch his podcast. The other two shows I really can't get with. The See the Thing Is and the other female joint. Yeah. I know why he's doing it.
Right.
Same reason why, I know why, for the numbers.
The numbers, yep.
But, yeah, for creative purposes, you know what I'm saying, business practice wise, I felt like it was a great plan to follow. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I disagree with Joe Budden on, personally, is, we aren't professional podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we've done here has been stitched together. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 webcams. I'm running the boards. He running keyboards. He has staff and all that stuff.
True.
Where we disagree, or where I disagree, is I would much rather get somebody behind us. You get what I'm saying? Like, in terms of a financial backing, like a Spotify, an Apple.
Man, then you got to answer to somebody. That's why I don't like that. Because then I'm not going to be able to say what I want to say. We're going to have to cut out all the niggas and the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
are we, though? All that stuff could be negotiated within the contractual agreement.
Negotiated, but I want to be able to say it freely.
No, I'm saying that we keep creative control of what is being said. You get what I'm saying? And what we do. But financially,
okay. Just like he said on his show, though, when he wanted to go do the billboards with Spotify.
Yeah.
And they said
no.
But
they said no to the 4 of them. They just wanted him.
They just wanted him.
Because he's the show. All right, let's get to it.
Right.
Rory and Maul, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you niggas. It is called, and has always been called, the Joe Budden Podcast. It has been called, and will always be called, the Joe Budden Network. It has been called, and will always be called, the Joe Budden YouTube channel.
You niggas wasn't with him shooting in the gym. You know what the fuck I'm saying? For what my nigga said on this podcast.
So I know a lot of y'all probably didn't get to hear it today because he took it off of Apple so quick that you had to be on Patreon. Well, surprise niggas, we not on Patreon, but this nigga found a way. He sent it to me. Yeah. 2 hours and 36 minutes of gold.
I'm gonna find a way talking cash shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking cash
that
shit.
That nigga got in his bag.
Yeah, that's why he had to put it on the Patreon. He said it's too much.
That nigga got in his bag. So my take, on it is this. You know what I'm saying? Well, previous to me listening to this podcast, I've never liked Maul.
Yeah.
Personally. Never liked him. I always thought he was a bitch ass nigga. I'm just calling it like what it is.
Well, but neither one of them niggas seem like they don't have anything going on outside of the Joe Budden podcast. I mean, Rory do say Palooza a little bit.
He got his album coming out.
What album?
The Emotional Oranges.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Look them up. They actually sound pretty good.
There's some rappers?
Nah, they like techno, kind of like that hype beast, R&B, kind of different. You know what I'm saying? He been working on the album for about a year though. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, either way, y'all could have branched off and did other shit this whole time.
And according to him, he's been trying to get him to do it.
Yeah.
He asked Maul to do a dating show, a sports show. He asked Rory to do some
merch.
Do the merch. He asked Rory to do some stuff with Barstool and some other stuff. So Joe been trying to, again, this is Joe Budden. He has a track record.
That's what I'm saying. We got to take that into account.
You got to take all that with the grain, you know what I'm saying? All that has to be taken with a grain of salt. So there's 3 sides to every story. There's his side, Ma and Rory's side, and then the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle of that. So I'm not taking anybody's side. But me personally, before all this stuff broke out, I couldn't stand Ma.
Yeah.
Just didn't like what he stood. I mean, I get it. You a street nigga. You too cool for school.
He don't even seem like a street nigga. He just want to be the coolest nigga in the room, and you're not.
Yeah.
That's all the deal is.
I mean, he always thought, that's corny. Nigga, you corny.
Yeah.
That's how I always felt. Like, you corny, nigga. Mm-hmm. I felt differently about Rory. And this is the only reason why. We frat. Yeah. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He a noob at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we share. Frat, look out for frat. My hope would have been, like, if I ever ran across that nigga in the street, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We dap it up. That might be a connection, you know what I'm saying? Right. Into some stuff. Never ran across a nigga, but that's all I felt like he had going for him. Yeah. We frat. Episode drops today.
I mean, he already made you look like niggas look like bitches on the last episode. You know what I'm saying? When he was telling y'all, go ahead and speak your mind, and y'all niggas sitting up here saying, all we wanted to do was know about the business. You basically telling on yourself saying, I'm a partner in this shit, but I'm sitting here on the show saying I don't know shit about the business. How the fuck you a partner then? You know what I'm saying? It don't. That's an oxymoron.
Should they have expected to be partners in it?
No.
Okay, we agree on that part.
No.
I agree with what Joe Budden said. They hadn't been there from day one.
Maul
didn't come to episode 77. Rory was never part of the picture until later on anyway.
Right.
I feel like they felt that word entitlement kept coming up.
Yeah. That's what it was. They felt entitled to some shit. They thought that it was the 3 amigos in this bitch and we built this. Y'all didn't build shit.
No, Joe Budden built it.
That was off of his name. And then told y'all niggas, hey, but y'all could have the videos that we shoot and you could go create your own lane and do what you want to do off that. Now, neither one of them niggas even got a YouTube channel. Neither one of them.
And he was freely to give it up. So y'all could have been getting a YouTube check outside of the Joe Budden.
Come on, man.
You could teach niggas how to fish. You know what I'm saying? That don't necessarily mean they gonna eat.
Look, and I'm gonna keep relating this back to our motherfucking show.
We getting there. We getting there.
I'm gonna keep relating it back to our network situation because listen to what my brother said now. You can teach niggas how to, what'd you say, fish.
But that don't mean they gonna eat.
That don't mean they gonna eat. You feel me?
So, you know what I'm saying? Joe Budden basically laid out what happened from his point of view, start to finish. Yeah. It seems to me money became an issue.
Yeah.
That's the root of it. Money became an issue. Checks were being cut, and y'all didn't like how the checks were being cut. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In terms of who was getting paid X amount of dollars, but from the looks of things, from what Joe Budden was saying, Rory and Maul were being paid pretty good, well above what they should have been.
I mean, you've been doing the show for free for 2.5, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So how can you go from not getting no money to getting some money and now all of a sudden it's a problem?
Stuff won't change up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how's it a problem, nigga?
And from Rory's perspective, when he gave raises to Savon and Alex, how can you have a problem with that? And they shooting your stuff. They the ones making sure y'all look. Listen, me and my brother do all of this.
I'm telling you.
Let us have a Savon or a Alex or somebody to film the stuff and do the timestamps and post it and do all that. We do all of this.
Hey, come on. What they call it when you're trying to get into something, you got to pay an entry, like an entry ticket or so. What's the entry level cost?
Yeah.
You feel what the fuck I'm saying? We done took care of that for everybody on our network. Entry level cost. Me and Brandon done covered for niggas. You feel what they need?
And don't charge. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Oh man,
this is what I'm.
we get deep into this.
Okay, this is what I say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break it down show by show. And I will start with the very first show, The Fellas. That was the first one that we launched, other than ours, right? So I didn't have anything to offer, other than we talking every week anyway. Let's go ahead and put it on wax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas, y'all got cameras? Bet. Oh, y'all ain't got no microphones? I went on Amazon and I bought them niggas $20 microphones. Not, you know what I'm saying, nothing expensive, but it was just something just to enhance the sound, right? And it was here's the vision, here's what we're trying to do, this is fun. If something pop off, great. If not, we still talking anyway. It's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not a money grab by any stretch of the imagination.
Now, here's where I come in with it. Because my focus on this, yeah, we having fun. Yeah, we hee ha ha. Yeah, we having good times. But at the end of the day, this is the realm that I want to be in. Like, y'all niggas, y'all got careers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got jobs. Y'all got what y'all want to do. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? I have a job. Don't get me wrong. But this is what I want to do. This is what I want my career to be.
Yeah, well, don't. So, with that being said, so when we started our podcast, I remember talking to mom and dad about it. You know what I'm saying? And me saying, you know what? I think I done found something, you know, that I'm passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like working or whatever the case may be. But if I could get paid to sit here and talk for a couple of hours, I'd much rather do that. Putting together posters and putting together, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff is cool. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in terms of we can't pay niggas. So, yes, this is fun to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk anyway. That's what I mean.
Right.
We're going to talk anyway. We might as well put it on wax. And we always talk about stuff like that y'all seen in episodes already. We've talked about that stuff. So we just put it on an episode. Not charging niggas. Again, a lot of time is spent recording, editing, putting it out, getting the promotional material out.
All the equipment.
You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't say anything about the fellas with equipment, because they don't use none of our equipment.
True indeed.
We use Zooms. We use the church's Zoom.
Yeah.
That's how we record. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that. Then we launch High Demand. Brother has his friends come over. They're actually in studio. They using the cameras. They using the
4 microphones.
The microphones. The
computer.
Let me tell y'all niggas how much this Rodecaster costs. $500. This is the problem I have with that. Niggas don't appreciate that you have this space. Anywhere else that you would go, you would have to pay, would you not?
You would.
You would charge something, right? The studio time, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Right?
True indeed.
If per se, let's just throw it out there. If we started charging niggas, you think we have any shows?
Oh no. Most definitely not.
That's the problem I have.
Most definitely not.
And that's the problem. Therein lies the problem.
Well, at the same time, you can't really have a problem with it because these is niggas that we asked. You know what I'm saying? We asked to be on the network. You know what I'm saying? But niggas still, at the same time, niggas still don't appreciate the opportunity given. You know, it might not seem like much right now, but we gonna get there. You feel what the fuck I'm saying?
Most definitely.
We gonna get there.
I was talking to Wayne about it today. And for those of you who don't know, Wayne's my barber. The Haircut Killer. You see the promo code up the top, Smoke and Sip 21.
True.
Get your 15% off. You see the Smoke and Sip Cash app.
Hit that.
Hit that. This is what we were talking about today. The opportunity to be something bigger, right?
Right.
Niggas don't understand that at some point in time, business supersedes friendship.
True indeed.
You get what I'm saying?
True indeed.
So, and this is not a knock on the fellas. This is not a knock on High Demand. I haven't even got to 50 Witty and Mini because they've only had one episode. I'm really not even counting them at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they've had one episode. Business supersedes friendship at the end of the day. You could hit me with, we appreciate the hard work all day. Thanks.
Can you contribute? You know, we looking for sponsors every week. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? Look for some sponsors. You know, we out here trying to get a name out for all the shows, not just one or two of the shows.
Yeah.
You feel like for all the motherfucking shows. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? Promote. consistently. You know what I'm saying? We need help with that.
Shouldn't have to ask.
Shouldn't have to ask niggas.
Shouldn't have to tell you to promote it. Shouldn't have to tell you to put it on your socials. Shouldn't have to say, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to remind niggas that we recording. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
Stuff like that. Be on your game. And at the end of the day, this is where I do agree with Joe Budden. If you don't want to do it,
say that then.
just say it.
Ain't gonna be no sweat off my back, my nigga. Hey.
At the end of the day, we still gonna be friends, right? You don't have to do it.
Probably not as close. I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker, to you, because this is my baby right here.
So,
Shit.
you know what I'm saying? I you know, and I get it. I get
Not everybody's supposed to have a vision.
Right.
That's what my niggas should be saying all the time. Not everybody's supposed to have a vision. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
and I get it to a certain extent.
I ask niggas up front. You know, before I brought people into the network, my thing is, look, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what we trying to do as a network. It's what we trying to. A rising tide lifts all ships. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? This is what we trying to do here. Niggas like, oh yeah, I'm with it. 4 weeks in, 3 niggas not showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man.
But the thing to me is to be, you know, we just gonna transparent is another good word that Joe Budden was using. Let's just be totally transparent about it. You know what I'm saying? We created the 5 shows, because we got 5 now. The 5 shows that are a part of the Smoke and Sip Network. We laid out the expectations from the beginning.
True indeed.
All 5 shows are different. They all reach a different corner of the globe, and that's very intentional. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know what I'm saying, and when I say we, I mean the Smoke and Sip podcast, not the network, the Smoke and Sip podcast, there's no boundaries with us. We're going to talk sports. We're going to talk music. We're going to talk politics. We're going to talk relationship. I mean, there's nothing that's off the table. We're going to give you the whole spectrum. It just depends on what we feel like talking on that week.
Sure indeed. You
know what I'm saying? The Fellas is a topic-driven show. We don't cover current events. Mm-hmm. And nor would I let us cover current events. You want to know why? Because that's what we do.
I said the same thing about High Demand. Film that shit. We not finna do current events and shit like that.
And Fitty, Witty, and Minnie, they're not gonna do current events. They gonna hit you. They gonna talk wine. They gonna talk fitness. They gonna talk girl stuff. Dicks for the Hispanic culture. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Blur Report gonna talk nerd shit. But never shall the 5 cross. Except for if we do like a group
collab
show. But my only ask is, you know what I'm saying, niggas know this stuff takes some time. It really does. And I don't care, you know, the Smoke and Sip Podcast Cash App, stay up there.
Ain't been hit up in like 3 weeks. We on here every week. You feel what the fuck I'm saying?
You know, numbers aside, you know what I'm saying? Like, Joe threw out some numbers today, and I was like, damn, if only. You know what I'm saying? If only.
But like he said, they was working out for 3 years, nigga.
But no, I'm saying, but they also had, like he said, the Joe Budden starter kit.
Right.
So when you put a show out there called See the Thing Is with Mandy and another celebrity, and they do 150K, you know what I'm saying, views on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, that's the Joe Budden starter kit. Yeah. Us, we ain't got that.
No starter kit, nigga. We lucky to get 150. You know what I'm saying?
But in the grand scheme of things, we grew this from scratch. We started off with like 3.
Yeah.
So if we reach 30 to 40 to 50 to 100 views, that's all organic at the end of the day.
Sure, indeed. We ain't paying no cheat codes or nothing out here like
none
the
of that
podcast is doing. You know what I'm saying?
None of that. I don't know about my brother. Me, myself, I don't have a lot of friends. And that's by design.
Man.
The four other niggas that y'all see on the fellas, those are my friends. And that's
about it.
Other than my barber, that's where it kind of stops. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with people for a reason.
Yep.
So, to grow something without having a circle to grow it with.
Right.
I'm very proud of if we get 30 views, if we
Definitely.
get 40 views, if we get, you know what I'm saying?
The problem that I have with that, with the high demand show specifically, is that there's 4 of us. We do 30, 40 views by our motherfucking self every Friday motherfucking night. Mm-hmm. I got on there for a versus battle and did like 50, 60 by my motherfucking self. It's 4 of us on there. And we getting 40. So that, you know what that tells me? Somebody not doing their motherfucking job. Somebody not promoting. Maybe all 4 of us. You know what I'm saying?
But and so this is what I told the fellas. There's 5 of us. 10 apiece.
Come on, bro.
That's all I ask.
That's not hard, man.
That's all I ask. If we could get 10 people apiece, you know what I'm saying? That's 50.
Y'all talk to more people than that on your socials every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So come on, man.
So what Joe Budden was getting at, you know, Rory and Maul wanted to see the accounting. They wanted to see the books.
Open the books up.
For what?
Hey, if one of y'all niggas ever approach me or my brother talking about let me see the books,
you're gonna get the same response for what?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye the
For
fuck
what?
bye.
If we ever got to that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. What books, nigga?
So my career has taught me a few things, right? Y'all will have a very high level view of the books. A very high level. I'll bring you in, have a PowerPoint presentation, and that's about as far as the extent that it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the vision for the year. Let's go out and get it.
Yeah.
And as we grow, you guys will be blessed.
No, look, my nigga Axe said it best on his shit when he was talking.
We gonna talk about that too.
This nigga said, "You never let, not to say use worker as like a derogatory term or have some bad connotation behind it, but as a company, even the companies that y'all niggas work for, you never let the workers know how much you as a company are making.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You let them know they cut what you gonna get."
It's kind of like the State of the Union, what the president does.
Yeah.
The state of smoke and sip is good. You know what I'm saying? And that's as far as it goes. You know what I'm saying? And as we get blessed, please believe y'all get blessed. That's just the way it works.
And y'all being blessed right now, being able to use all the equipment
For free.
You know what I'm saying? Come in here, sit, smoke, chill. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? On
Drink
camera,
up all my beer.
Drink up all the beer. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I sure left a 6-pack.
And I drank 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? But I could do that because we for real partners in this bitch.
So with that's what we mean by it. So I get exactly where Joe Budden is drawing that line. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to, yes, we friends. But at the same time, I'm trying to run a business.
Yeah, man.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
True indeed.
Jay-Z ain't never spoke truer words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and I think the thing is where niggas get it fucked up, like I keep coming back to our shit, we small right now. You know what I'm saying? We a small network of individuals that's trying to get this shit going. You know, so you can't see it, so therefore it's not like the little shit that you do may not be a big deal to you now. You think, oh, I can miss one, it ain't gonna be important. You know what I'm saying? But all that, when the shit do blow, I'm gonna reflect back on the times where you was taking the shit lightly. You feel the way where you wasn't showing up?
but even, let's still equate it back to Joe Budden. Let's equate it. He's on episode 400, 500 right now, right?
Yeah.
It took him that long
Yeah.
to get to where he
was
is.
trying, yep.
Now, granted, he might have started off with a few thousand, couple 20, 30,000 because of his name. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But podcasting is $1 billion industry.
Come on, man.
Here's where the analytical side of me kicks in, right? A bunch of you niggas started podcasting during COVID.
Yep.
A bunch of you niggas is not gonna podcast when these streets officially open back up.
True, indeed. You ain't gonna have time.
You're not gonna want to. You did this as a hobby.
Yeah.
You were just trying. You had nothing else to do.
Hey, I've been running this shit for 2-3 years before COVID broke out. You feel me? Before it was the Smoke and Sip Network, it was just dope talk. You feel me? I laid the foundation for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Been doing this shit.
So, 80%, I would say 80% of the podcasters out there right now aren't going to be around in about a year.
True indeed.
In about a year.
I mean, everybody think they could just jump on a microphone and start talking
It's harder than what
and
it
get their
looks.
friends to listen to the shit, and the shit just gonna take off. Like,
It don't work like that.
it don't work like that.
It doesn't work
It don't
that
work
way.
like that. Because your friends gonna stop listening eventually.
Yeah. Ours did.
Yeah. So then who gonna fucking listen? You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, and with what we're trying to do here, it's not just about podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Bryce got music. We try to hit you across the head with that. I'm making shirts, trying to hit you across the head with that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to cover all kind of different bases here. But at the end of the day, it's still Smoke and Sip. Whether we have the fellas, whether we have High Demand, whether we have Fitty, Witty, and Minnie, the Blur Report, all y'all niggas can go bye-bye tomorrow.
Smoke and Sip gonna be here regardless.
Regardless. And then if
We could have 5 new shows next week. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not next week, but you know what I'm saying? You get the picture.
Yeah.
We can, you know.
So, I mean, the gist of it is, if all of us could start doing numbers to the extent of, you know what I'm saying, just getting our name, the Smoke and Sip name out there. Because if the Smoke and Sip name out there, there's the Fellas name out there, the High Demand name out there, the 50 Million name, everybody's name is out there. You know what I'm saying? If the name get out there, who's to say Spotify don't come calling?
Anybody.
What's the other one? Barstool.
Barstool. Shit.
Sirius.
Dave Chappelle just went with Luminary. You feel me? An unknown. You know what the fuck I'm saying? There's plenty of networks out here for y'all. And we, look, everybody want to talk about support black business, black business this, black business that. Nigga, we 2 young black men.
I'm not too young.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying we 2 young black men. That's what I'm saying. We got the merch. We got all the shit. Every shit that you could watch the Joe Budden podcast and get. We got the different camera angles. Any shit you could watch Brilliant Idiots and get. We got we got everything that these network.
Our audio doesn't sound trash.
Come on.
We invested in the thing.
Everything that these network podcasts got. And the fact that we can't get our own folks. You feel what I'm saying? To show love and support. Like, this is what niggas is all about. Bro. We doing what niggas talk about right here.
Yeah.
We doing what niggas talk about. Yeah. Where the love at? All because y'all don't like what Bryce B got to say sometimes. Or y'all might not like what B Bond got to say sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Can we touch on that for a minute?
Yeah.
Let's touch on that for a minute. So, you know, I get a couple comments here and there of do y'all not understand this is entertainment at the end of the day?
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They don't. And that's cool because right now it's just folks that know us. So y'all feel like y'all could just say whatever the fuck ever and we just got to sit up and take the shit because nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about what y'all niggas talking about, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
it's entertainment.
Come on,
Listen,
man.
like, I might actually, I might agree with Bryce. But that doesn't necessarily make for great content all the time.
True indeed.
So he might hit y'all with something, and I might actually agree with that shit. But I'm gonna play
You gotta
devil's.
play the heel.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for that particular. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you a different point of view, because what I might say, what y'all thinking, just to say that, because there's no interaction. You know what I'm saying? So I know what you know, and the same thing goes for the fellas. Half the stuff I say on there, I just say just to piss y'all off.
Entertainment, baby.
Because I know it's going to piss you off.
All the algorithms is motherfucking about people arguing and fighting. That's all the algorithms is about. And so we got pure sibling rivalry right here. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go back to the Joe Budden podcast, because this nigga Rory, do you believe he sent people to Axe house, man?
I do. I believe it. Axe said he got him on 4K. And Axe ain't no liar, my nigga. He got him on 4K
he got
camera,
who,
high
niggas
definition.
Or Rory?
Rory. He got Rory on 4K high def.
So what was Joe alluding to with niggas coming up to the Joe Budden podcast looking for Rory? Like they want to put hands on him?
Probably from Axe crew. You just sent folks to my crib. Because that's what he was saying during the podcast. You got to take what comes with that. You got to take what comes with that.
It sounded like to me that Joe was trying to paint Rory as a little bitch.
Yeah, but that's been known.
And he ain't worried about them hands.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden he taking boxing lessons and he want to invite people to his hands. So, I told somebody like this. Somebody hit me up about the podcast, ours in particular. And they was like, man, y'all's unacceptable behaviors be reckless. That's what they said. They said, y'all's unacceptable behaviors be reckless. You ain't worried about it? I said, no, because I can fight.
You said that last week.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
If somebody feel a certain type of way about an unacceptable behavior, honestly, do something.
And nigga, here's the thing. Like, niggas get off on running around and telling stories and shit. First of all, let me clear up any air right now. Yeah, bitch, I said it. You know what I'm saying? Let me clear up any misinformation right now. Yeah, I said it. I will never run from my words.
But also know that if you think it's about you, then yes, it's about you.
Slip that shoe on. Fit nice.
You know what I'm saying? If you think it's about you, then 9 times out of 10, it's probably about you.
Fit nice, don't it?
You know what I mean? But for real niggas out there, for real people out there, it's a broad community.
Yeah, bro.
The unacceptable behavior fits a broad community.
Look, this is the way I look at our unacceptable behavior. The only person that's gonna know that I'm talking about them is me and that person. Otherwise, everybody think I'm talking about them. You know what the fuck
Because
I'm saying?
it fits a broad community.
You know, it fits everybody.
Everybody that been in these situations. Speaking of, we'll talk about unacceptable behavior. We gotta do something like quickly.
Yeah.
So, Joe Budden touched on a lot of stuff today, man. A lot of stuff. It's sad that the era is coming to an end. I just now got into the Joe Budden podcast maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
A year and a half maybe. And
They did it to their motherfucking selves.
They did.
That's the sad thing. Y'all niggas did it to your motherfucker. He seemed like Joe gave y'all just enough rope
to hang
your motherfucking self. And y'all niggas did it.
Why didn't he fire them all, man?
That's his boy. He was
But
living with him.
he's still been flagrant too.
Yeah.
That's why I say a little bit of race.
I would have fired him.
He should be fired too.
I would have fired him.
And to point it out, I was waiting on Joe to say it. I was waiting on him to say it. And he finally said it towards the end about the niggas coming in with not saying shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Being yes man.
Not necessarily yes man, but if he brings up a topic, let's say they talking about music. If your podcast is predicated on y'all discussing new music and you ain't listened to an album, what type of shit is that? What place can you go to? Where can you work in the history of working and not be prepared at work?
Y'all actually making bread off this shit. See, we can come in here on a Friday and not be prepared. You know, we can wing it a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
99.9% of the time we winging it.
We winging it, my nigga.
But at the same time, it's not necessarily winging it because we at least reading shit. We might not know what we talking about that night.
But we know
we know enough to say if I throw out this topic, we could discuss it because we at least watching the news.
Did our research.
At least y'all coming in talking about the Drake album and just said, yeah, that's dope. I actually appreciated Ice and Ish.
Yeah, they pushed back more.
a lot more.
They pushed back.
It was a better show with them niggas.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I would say that in the beginning. Because that one raspy voice nigga just sounded like he smoked cigarettes all day. But that nigga provided, like, you know what I'm saying? It's the Joe Budden show, man. Mm-hmm. Here's what I think was going to happen next. Ack is coming.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
He's going to be a part of the Joe Budden podcast.
And it makes sense. It makes sense. They had great chemistry. Ack and Joe had
I
great
can't stand academics.
I know you can't, but you got
his voice.
The nigga on Twitch is motherfucking hilarious, bro. You got to go on a YouTube rabbit hole of this nigga and just watch all of his Twitch shit on YouTube. The nigga's hilarious, man. And he be spitting facts. Like, this nigga been in the game. I remember his videos on YouTube when he used to, you know, he used to come in like that, check academics report. You know what I'm saying? I remember that nigga from 10 years ago when he used to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? He done built the name for himself to where he on the same level. And them niggas, them goofy ass niggas, Rory and Mal, was trying to down him for the shit he was doing. Like this nigga on Twitch getting subscriptions. And, Act a motherfucking millionaire now. While you two goofy ass niggas just got clipped out of getting $30,000 a year. You know what I'm saying?
For 2 days worth of work.
Come on, man. Come on.
And I think
man.
It was a lot more than $30,000 a year.
Yeah, I think so too. Because what's his name was saying they had just got a raise. Like he had just gave.
I'm pretty sure they was making
Rory and Mal
I'm pretty sure they was making up to 50.
Yeah.
For 2 days worth of work.
Come on, bro. I'm showing up every month. When they record
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Nigga, I'm showing up every day. What? Sick? Everything. Fuck that. You know? To sit here and talk, I'm going to light me a blunt up. We going to talk all motherfucker. How long you want to talk? All right.
Y'all niggas getting a check. But see, the way he was saying it today, he said them niggas is rich.
Yeah. But I feel like they done blew some bags.
But no, I think Joe Budden blew some bags. I'm just being honest with you.
Of course.
But what I'm saying, when he say rich, you got to throw more than $100,000 at me to make me jump.
Yeah. True indeed. But these is niggas that was living with him, though.
Rory wasn't. Rory left his job at Sony.
Okay.
He had a record job at Sony.
Well, that's stupid on his part.
But what I'm saying is, when you say rich, I don't think $50,000 is rich.
Nah, but for a nigga like Mal that's living with Joe Budden, yeah, that's rich.
But you can't.
That's enough to get your own. Not rich. It's enough to get your own spot, and you know.
Here's what it's not enough to do. That nigga Maul was clean.
Yeah.
Every podcast.
Yeah.
He had every pair of Jordans.
Yeah, he blew that. Blew that.
Every pod. You know what I'm saying? So that leads me to believe, because I'm a Jordan nigga, that leads me to believe he had to be getting more than 50. They had to. Because you couldn't support that lifestyle on 50.
Ack said that nigga dumb as a box of rocks, bro.
Could be. I don't know.
Saying Mal, especially, dumb as fuck.
He look retarded. But I'm just saying, 50K ain't enough. A year. It leads me to believe they were getting paid more than that. And
you niggas ain't take no initiative. You could have went and got your own bread with the YouTube money, and you didn't even do that.
This is where I disagree with Joe Budden. You can't sit here and say you don't want the YouTube money, but then in the same sentence say you ain't touched the YouTube money in months. Yeah. Months and not wanting YouTube money. Come on, man. Months is only 2 to 3 niggas. Yeah. So you done touched it
on YouTube for years.
At some point, you done touched the YouTube money. Yeah. It takes a lot to get YouTube money. And about 10,000 subscribed.
When it comes, it's not much, my nigga.
It's not
much. Y'all niggas out here relying on YouTube. That's not the ticket, bro. Now, how he got Patreon and got you niggas subscribing, that's the motherfucking ticket right there.
Yeah, and before he started a Patreon, I give my brother props on this. We have a Patreon.
We have one. No content on it.
Just don't know how to. I didn't understand how to use it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't something I was ready to jump behind because I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. What's that? You know what I'm saying?
Basically, we could lock our shit behind it. I mean, you know how it works now.
Yeah,
you
now
lock your
I do.
shit behind the content wall, and niggas, you could either
But
pay
what-
$5, $10, or $15.
You think niggas
for
actually
tiers.
would?
No,
Our niggas, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
I mean, when we get there, you know,
Yeah.
we got one for when we get there.
yeah. So it's, man, sad day in the podcast community. Sad. I think it's a sad day. But at the same time, I'm excited to see where it goes next.
Yeah, true indeed.
Because
Now,
how Joe Budden bounces back next,
oh, it's gonna be big. He always bounce back bigger. You know what I'm saying? And
y'all niggas just dropped a bag, bro.
what you think about? You think he being petty if he does fire them and don't let them go do their own thing for a year? Because that's what he said. He said.
He said
can't
for a year
record
they
a
can't
podcast for a
they
year.
can't podcast for a year and
Do you
if they
think that's
do,
petty? Nope. Yeah, that's your
And here-
contract.
here's
that's your
why.
contract.
you should have read the
That's
contract.
the contract, bro.
Don't sign it if you don't agree with it.
You goofy ass niggas.
How y'all gonna share the same lawyer?
Goofy ass niggas, bro. And it's the same lawyer that wrote the contracts?
Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
Yeah, that's what made me believe act like these
Here's
niggas
the deal.
retarded, bro.
If we ever got big enough to the point, you know what I'm saying, that we got to go down those types of routes, like right there, you know what I'm saying? First off, we brothers first.
Yeah, true indeed.
We brothers first.
Yeah, we could both read paperwork, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Both college educated around this bitch.
But ain't nobody sharing no lawyer.
Man, come on, man.
That's stupid.
Stupid. Because the only interest is his. At the end of the day. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's stupid. So,
Let me take a pee very quick.
well,
Go ahead. Ask me. What you gonna ask me?
So I'm thinking here, is he petty for firing Rory live on a podcast? For doing it like that?
Look, them niggas didn't call, say they wasn't coming. The week before, they was trying to audit him. Is he petty? Yes. Would I have done the exact fucking same thing? Yes.
Who wants to get fired on a broadcast, man?
Hey, bro. You niggas should have showed up. You ain't called, say you wasn't coming. You done tried to audit the business. Like,
so if he was there, would he have fired him face to his face, you think?
nah. Joe like to act like he want to smoke in person, and I don't think Joe is a bitch at all. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he a bitch at all. But I don't think he likes confrontation like that. Because if that was the case, all them times Rory was saying we could fight, we could, let's take it outside. Let's have the cameras rolling in, nigga. Yeah. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
That would have been content
What's
right
up,
there.
my nigga?
That would have been content. So yeah, go ahead and go peep, nigga, and that'll be the end of this segment. I'll edit that out. Hey, you got the mic on, Bryce.
I'm dropping it off.
Thank you. So these NBA playoffs is coming, man. I don't know. I can't call it. I can't call it.
Okay, the Warriors made it.
Yeah, so far.
Did Russell Westbrook and them?
So far. So the play-in don't start till May 18th.
Okay.
It don't start till May 18th. But as a Lakers fan, I'm a little bit worried, my nigga.
I would be too.
Just a little bit.
I would be too.
I know LeBron coming back on Wednesday. I get it.
Is he top-notch LeBron, though? Is he 100% LeBron or is he 80% LeBron?
I don't know.
We gonna have to see.
And then he ain't never played with Drummond before. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be... I'm worried as a Lakers fan. I don't think the Nets going to win it. Even with a completely healthy Nets, I just can't see it.
Are they completely healthy?
So here's the deal. James Harden's supposed to come back on Wednesday too, right? Ooh. But Kyrie Irving takes an elbow to the face on Tuesday.
Damn.
So he's out.
Damn.
So they still can't play together.
Well,
but I'm just saying.
I would almost rather James Harden than Kyrie.
I'm just saying all three of them together, completely healthy. Yeah, I still don't see them. A good defensive team like Milwaukee or Miami.
Milwaukee ain't got enough scores though.
But defensively, they can stop them.
They can stop them, but they can't keep up though.
I don't know, man.
They wouldn't be able to keep up with that. With all three of them?
Yeah, all three.
And Russell Westbrook out here fucking
balling,
bro.
Niggas
done doubted him for too long. That's who I want to see get a championship. If I'm being for real.
Russell.
I want to see Russ get a championship.
I want to see Chris Paul get one,
Man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Didn't he come out talking some weirdo shit or some shit?
No.
Oh, I thought, who was that? Kawhi? Who came out with the weirdo shit?
What weirdo shit you
Kyrie.
talking?
It was Kyrie.
That was Kyrie.
Kyrie with the weirdo shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Chris Paul get him a chip, man.
I heard niggas don't like Chris Paul in the NBA like that.
Oh, he a dirty player.
Cause he the head of the players union.
Yeah, but they say he dirty as all get out.
Yeah.
But I still want to see, because he would have had one if David Stern wouldn't have blocked that trade when he was originally supposed to be with the Lakers. And it'd have been Kobe and Chris Paul. That would have been a dynamic freaking duo right there, and that would have been Kobe's.
I ain't never liked Chris Paul's game though, man. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but I ain't never liked his game because I feel like he got to compensate because physically and like athletically he's not up to snuff with other NBA players, so that's why he played dirty and shit. I just feel like he's not as athletically adept. Or
He's just little.
Yeah, he a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Step on this nigga type shit.
Yeah, but he could ball.
Yeah.
Switching over to the NFL, Tim Tebow done got him another opportunity.
Why? Why? This is white privilege to the max, bro. You think a black quarterback would get as many? This nigga like 40-something now.
33.
Fucking Tom Brady's. You know, why do this nigga keep getting chances after chance after chance after chance? And it's fitting he would go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Don't get me wrong.
Urban Meyer's the coach. He's from Jacksonville.
But
and wants to play a position that he's never played before.
What do you want to play?
Tight end.
Tight end?
Yeah, that's what he's getting signed for, tight end.
Now, okay. This might be a hot take. He might be a good tight end.
He's never played it before.
I know, but he country-fed white boy. He a quarterback, so you know he can catch balls. This nigga was just in the dodgeball league, a professional dodgeballer. He could catch balls.
Was he?
Yeah.
Listen,
This nigga was professional.
this is the problem I got with it.
White
And I don't. You said it. Colin Kaepernick is still out the league.
But let's not sit up here in front like this is an all-star quarterback we talking about here.
Who?
Colin Kaepernick.
He's better than.
Oh, definitely better than motherfucking
I
Tim
would say
Tebow.
I'm not even saying Tim Tebow. Out of the how many teams in the NFL? 32.
Mm-hmm.
I think out of 16 teams he could be a starting quarterback.
A starting quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd be second string. I don't think he'd be right now be a starting quarterback. He ain't played in the league in 3 years.
But I'm just saying. But at the time that he went out,
okay.
even now, I would put him over 16 teams. Okay. You mean to tell me he couldn't start for the Washington Reds, the Washington football team?
Yeah, he could.
He couldn't start for
Don't you mention my squad now.
The Raiders?
Nope. Because we got Tannehill. And this bitch, you feel the fucking Tannehill was out here rolling with what's his name went down with the injury. You know
That's not Tannehill. Tannehill played for the daggone.
The nigga that
you got Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, Mariota. That's
you don't even know who's on your team.
That's who was. I'm saying that's was the quarterback of the Titans before Tannehill took over. Yeah, he was out here motherfucking rolling, boy.
Ben Roethlisberger's on his way out.
Yeah, he on his way out.
I could see him playing there too.
Yeah,
for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But I mean, that's all that talk is over with.
Bears,
all that Colin Kaepernick shit is over with. Bro.
I know, but it's not fair, man.
It's not fair. But he at this point he don't even want to play the league. He had an opportunity and blew it.
Did he?
He didn't want to show up to the training shit.
That was a lie, man. He didn't want to show up because of something the NFL put in the contract that came out that he couldn't disclose certain information if he showed up, and that's why he didn't want to sign.
Well, they probably put that on him because this nigga want to disclose everything. You know what I'm saying?
Freedom of speech,
you
man.
Motherfucking telling everything. Hold on now. We still trying to run a business around here now. Hold on now.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't like the fact that Tim Tebow is getting this opportunity. You know.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
It's terrible at the end of the day, but he got it. You know what I'm saying?
How, bro? I just don't get it.
He called Urban Meyer. In what world do you know you could call somebody and say, "Hey, man, I'm trying to come play tight end for you," and they'd be like, "Okay, yeah, let's do it."
White man world. White man world, bro. White man get away with some shit, boy.
Don't make no sense.
That shit crazy.
So, switching topics completely. You mentioned this nigga last week. I was watching our podcast back last week. Pooh Shiesty. More and more of these new age niggas is getting caught with transgenders, man.
I don't believe it. I don't believe this one. I don't believe this one. And when I watched the video, I believed it because he looked like he had that nigga's body type. You know what the nigga in the video?
I'm gonna stay quiet.
Looked like he had the nigga body type. The reason I don't believe it because academics said he don't believe it. First of all. Second of all, I don't believe it because the nigga wasn't out here tripping about it. He was just like, man, if you know me, you know. You know that ain't me. And that's all.
But let's just not talk Pooh Shiesty. A lot
That's
of these
all
niggas
I
is
said
getting
about it.
caught with transgender women.
I mean, a lot of these new age niggas out here rocking purses like boy girls. You know, this is just the times we live in. we gotta adjust and adapt to this shit.
Okay.
I can't get down with it, but if that's what you want to do, my nigga, go ahead. Keep putting out the fire raps. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, fuck the boy girls. We ain't gonna act like Mace wasn't doing it. And Young Buck wasn't doing it after him.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? It's been going on. Bobby Valentino, this nigga got
Allegedly.
caught on. No, that's not allegedly. He got caught on video camera. You know what I'm saying? With the transgender. You feel what the fuck I'm saying?
Oh my God.
That's what niggas be on. If that's what you... Look.
Oh,
I was going to tell a personal story, but I ain't going to tell it. I ain't going to tell it. It was something a bitch told me about having a feminine body, a bitch that was into transgender porn. And she said it was the feminine body with the dick that did it for her. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. Can't get down on none of that, bro.
anyways.
I like pussy.
Is Kevin Samuels fronting for YouTube?
Of course. We discussed it last week, man.
Did we?
I called the niggas bozos and clowns.
But I'm just saying, so apparently...
The nigga gay.
No.
No.
Apparently the nigga is fronting, you know how he hard on women and all that stuff.
Yeah. But he was broke.
But he was broke and black women were taking care of him.
Yeah. Of course. Now niggas out here will get attention to get a little bit of bread. Now it's
Making
time to
a paycheck.
Now it's time to shit on the black woman. Come on, man. I shit on, all type of bitches, but I ain't just because. No, I got reasons.
I don't want to spend too much time on that. Honestly, I feel like we've given Kevin Samuels a little bit too much shine
attention, bro.
on our
the
network.
Nigga's a bozo.
I don't agree with nothing he's saying. So then, Baby Bro sends me this, and I don't know how.
And look, this is what I'm gonna start doing every week. I'm gonna come with a wild motherfucking story. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, he sends me this while I'm driving. I almost swerved off the road. So I'm going to read it to y'all word for word what it says.
I'm going to come with the wild story.
And I quote, COVID-19 found in penile tissue could contribute to erectile dysfunction. First study to demonstrate that COVID-19 can be present in the penis tissue long after men recover from the virus. The blood vessel dysfunction that results from the infection could then contribute to erectile dysfunction. You mean to tell me if y'all niggas out here catching COVID, you can't get no pussy?
Can't get no hard on. Dick can't get hard. If you done caught head from a bitch with the COVID, it's in your dick, nigga.
So with that being said, y'all should go get the vaccine, right?
Hey, you should. You most definitely should go get the vaccine.
Go get the vaccine.
Otherwise,
it takes care of all that, right?
Yeah. Hey,
I didn't see the vaccine saying you can't get no hard on.
Hey.
You be a zombie with a hard on.
Nigga, the day after the vaccine, bro, my bitch came over here, put it on the nigga all day, nigga. I'm talking about 4, 5, 6 times. You feel me? I felt amazing the next day. This after the second shot. Hey, you niggas better be out here getting vaccinated, bro. You gonna fuck around, catch head from a bitch that done had the shit. You know what I'm saying? No.
And now it's in your man meat.
Now it's in your meat. And you can't get no hard on. She done fucked you for the rest of your life.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Where'd you find this? Reddit?
Reddit. You already know. Reddit is the GOAT, nigga. Look, it's a sub that I go to on Reddit. It's called Awful Everything. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? This is some of the worst stories that you gonna find in the world. It's some shit that you just can't do nothing but shake your head at. That's where I get my stories. That's where I get my stories from. Awful Everything on Reddit. Check it out.
That's ridiculous. You got an unacceptable this week?
Man. I believe we had a couple of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? That might have to be my unacceptable goddamn. Hey, man. No, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Unacceptable behavior.
If you know, you know, goddamn.
Listen,
Ooh,
my unacceptable behavior
I be
this week.
trying.
My unacceptable behavior this week. You know, I've been hard on the ladies these past like 3 of them. I feel like.
True indeed.
I got fellas. And I don't mean fellas as in the fellas. I mean fellas as in y'all niggas out here. Last week, my brother and I had a spirited debate. Very spirited about niggas not working and
Broke
providing. Broke.
Broke talk. We need that thing on there. You hit it. Broke talk. Get your son to do that shit.
We had a very spirited debate. And the feedback that I'm getting from some of you niggas.
You niggas is broke. You know what I'm saying? We regular niggas out here. That's what I'm trying to tell Brandon. 80-90% of niggas is regular niggas, bro. You in that top 10%.
No, I'm a regular nigga too. I think y'all missing my point. My point is not that you shouldn't be out here smashing. My point is,
in moderation,
get your paper first. Get a job.
True indeed.
If one job ain't cutting it, get 2. Do something.
And if you just want to be out here smashing, you might as well charge the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Gigolo, making lots of dough. You can do that too, my nigga.
I mean, it's at the point now. It's unacceptable for y'all to be relying on women to take care of you. I can't stress it enough.
True indeed.
The niggas that's giving me feedback, though, this is the fucked up part. The niggas that's giving me feedback, y'all ain't got no women taking care of you. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
My cousin hit us up on the gram. I'm gonna call you out, Krim. I wasn't talking to you. I know how much you make.
He was just talking about you capping.
No, you was talking about I'm
you
capping.
You was big capping, bro. You big capping.
You was talking about capping.
Look, I know you was talking to other niggas, but for yourself, you was big capping, bro.
What was I capping about?
You was big capping, bro.
What was I capping about?
The whole time you big capping.
About what?
Talking about if you broke, you ain't gonna get no pussy. Nigga,
that's not what I said. I said if you broke, you don't need to be worried about no pussy.
Yeah, and you also said when you was broke, you wasn't out here fucking. That's what you said. Cap! It's the words of our kids. Cut the cat, nigga. You feel what the fuck I'm saying?
But, okay. I also said I wasn't never really broke.
You did say that.
Okay? There's a difference to me. You pointed it out. You said that's regular shit. I was making $1,000.
Yeah.
In college, wasn't nobody making $1,000. I also neglected to mention that I was bagging groceries at the commissary. So at the end of the day, I was rich. Comparatively speaking.
Spiritually.
Like Joe Budden said. I'm just saying comparatively speaking to some other niggas that I knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was doing all right. You know what I mean? But when I was broke, shit, I was worried about who I could get something to eat from. If that meant I had to fuck somebody to get something to eat.
You showed this shit getting pussy when he was broke. You know what I'm saying?
But that wasn't. I wasn't relying on. I wasn't relying on the chick to take care of me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see it. Y'all niggas that's out here doing it, it's foul.
It's
and
foul.
I done been there. You feel I was an ain't shit nigga once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? Letting bitches out here do what they do, but hey, it ain't right. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? And I'll be the first to admit it to you. Shit ain't right.
So that's
hey, your bitch gonna leave you, nigga. If you out here
and then you gonna be crying talking about I want her back.
Oh boy, your bitch gonna leave, my nigga.
I'm sorry, man. Men are supposed to work, man. We supposed to work. Period. And in this pandemic, ain't nothing easier than working from home, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
Work from the crib.
If you got a work from home job, keep that shit. Easy as fuck. All you gotta do is wake up, clock in.
It don't make no sense. Niggas that don't want to work to be ain't real men. I'm gonna call it.
Look, let me tell you this. When I wasn't working and I had a bitch that was working and provided for me, I felt motherfucking terrible, nigga. I felt like less of a motherfucking man. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? Because I couldn't take the bitch out, couldn't provide for the bitch, couldn't do shit. You feel what the fuck I'm saying?
And let me tell you something. If that's the case, if you find yourself in that situation, right? That's when you need to step your other game up. Make sure you cooking. Make sure you cleaning. Make sure when she come home from work, she ain't got no worries and stress. You know what I'm saying? I already had a glass of wine poured for her.
True,
you should. That's when you should do the other stuff.
And when he say other stuff, we not talking about the shit you supposed to be doing.
Anyway,
you know what I'm saying? Like fucking her. You feel me?
Oh, it has nothing to do with sex.
We not talking about the shit you supposed to be doing. We talking about the extra shit.
She shouldn't wash a dish.
Come on.
She shouldn't have to take out the trash.
If her feet hurt, rub on her feet. You feel what the fuck I'm saying?
She shouldn't have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Do the homework with the kids.
Come on now.
None of that.
Come on now.
She shouldn't have to drive the kids to practice. You at home, nigga. You miss the wife now.
Yeah. True indeed.
If she working, you the wife now. You miss the wife. You Mr. Mom. Didn't Hulk Hogan play Mr. Mom back in the day? That's you, my nigga.
Hey, look, this how I could speak on it, because I know from experience, my nigga, my ex-fiance. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? She was working woman, nigga was broke. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? Up and left. Proof is in the pudding, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. You know, it ain't like I wasn't trying to work, but it's niggas out here not even trying, bruh.
If you want to sit up at the crib and be in your dirty ass boxers all day, more power to you, my nigga. But do that on the strip by yourself. Don't,
you know what I'm saying?
Because you're giving black men a bad name at the end of the day. True, and now these black women gonna be out here talking about niggas ain't shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then a educated, strong nigga gotta pick up for your bullshit because you have chosen to not be a man.
Yeah.
True indeed. That's unacceptable. That's my unacceptable behavior.
That's both our unacceptables.
But that being said, I know we weren't live. I do, you know, I told TJ not to worry about a mix because we weren't going live this week. Wasn't no point. You know what I'm saying? With that being said,
for next week,
I'm your boy B Bond.
Your boy Bryce B.
It's been the Smoke and Sip Podcast. We out.